Good morning, America. Have you had your Xanax Mocha Latte Chino, your Valium Xanax Mocha Latte Chino latte? I wish you would step out on that ledge with me. We could cut ties with all these government lies. We could do what we wanted to again, like when we were fresh a country. Yeah, like when we committed treason against Great Britain. When we made ourselves our own place to dwell and do our thing. We could write our own constitution. We could write our own Bill of Rights. We could also have our own amendments if we made a mistake. And we could start from scratch and start over again if we would understand that we make mistakes as a society, and we can go back. We can't go back, but we can do what is right, and we can admit that we can admit that when we fuck up, yeah, that we must go back and we must correct what we've done. Because if we won't let a little thing slide for too long, it gets way off track. Just imagine if you got two straight lines, but one's a little crooked. How they might be real close at the beginning, yeah, but then at the end, they are miles apart, might not even be on the same plane, no. They might have crossed into a different dimension for all we know. That's what is happening to us, y'all. We might have fucked up so bad in the beginning of time, that by now there's a whole nother planet Earth, and there might be a whole nother galaxy just exactly like ours, but with a couple differences. Just like in that Simpsons episode where he went all 3D, yeah. Just think about it. Because the Simpsons have got it right over all the years they predicted everything. And I'm just saying that because I noticed it and you did it too. If you've been paying attention to everything that has happened in our lifetimes since the Simpsons were created in, I think it was '89. That's back when I was just 5. And my good friend Sonny, she was 6, you know. I mean, I got that backwards. I was 6 and she was 5. I always mess that up, 'cause I am dyslexic, you know. It's true. It's like a contagious thing around here where I am at. There's a lot of backwards thinking. I've always done things a little out of order, yeah. Like when I got married the first time, I had not a freaking dime. I didn't have a job, I didn't have shit, and it just was me and myself, and that was it, and I had nothing else. Oh, I had a car, but no prospects or a real place to stay. But once she said yes, I got the money together to go to Vegas and get married together the way that we wanted to, yeah. And Y'all think that we just got real drunk while we were there and accidentally got married. No, it wasn't the case at all. We went there knowing we were getting hitched. Her mom even made her dress homemade. It was real badass. I found it back in my closet just a couple months ago, so I returned it to her, and she was really surprised it was still there. I said, "What did you think I would have done with it? I might be a little angry sometimes, but I ain't some fucking dick like that. I know how much sentimental value was behind that. I mean, her mom made it from scratch, and maybe she wants our daughter to wear it one day if she ever gets hitched too. Then speaking of my daughter, she was 100% legit by the book as far as the Bible goes. We had her in wedlock, conceived and all. Once, see, my wife was 3 months pregnant. She didn't even have to work her job cutting hair. She could just do whatever she wanted. She had a budget though. She could spend about $1,200 a month on anything she wanted to at all. She didn't have to worry about no bills or nothing like that. If you don't believe me, then you can just ask. She didn't even want to be on the bank accounts. She didn't want to touch the money, not one little bit at all. So we did what she asked, and that's what she got. She had it her way, yeah, yeah, yeah. We really did have a lot of fun, you know. I think our main problem was other people meddling, like when her mom filed child support on me when we were still sleeping in the same bed. Yeah, I don't know why they were even looking at that at the time, because we didn't even have any arguments going on. It's not like we were fighting and such, not all the time. We didn't ever get physical with each other, not once that I recall. One time I did throw 4 locos out the house. I'm talking about those drinks, you know the ones I'm talking about. I threw them out the front door in the front yard and said no more. I said no more 4 locos in the house. If you wanna drink those things that make you so crazy, yeah, you can sleep in the front yard with them by yourself. Because if they kept getting drunk in our house, yeah, then we probably would have gotten physical, oh yeah. And there was this other thing. They claim it was on Mother's Day, but it was the week before. It was the same weekend of my friend Sammy's wedding, and we had just gone to it the night before. Oh, my bad. It was Friday night was the wedding, and Saturday was the barbecue. And I was sleeping off my hangover, passed out when they woke me up to tell me they were taking my keys away. I said, "Why'd you wake me up for that? I wasn't getting up anyway, you know. I had taken my bars and I had gone to sleep like in a coma." But that was the big fight that ended it all.